Good evening, everybody. I am Surbhi Basteen from Landmark Immigration, and today we have Mr. Bagir with us from Niagara College, Toronto. And it is a very good opportunity that Sir has joined us because I know you are really, really keen to apply for Niagara College, and it is a very good opportunity that now we have a Toronto campus for Niagara College, and Mr. Bagir has come live earlier also to explain you, and this is now we have sir again with us, and so I would request if you can explain us a little about Niagara College.
Survey, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers and listeners, thank you for granting me this opportunity to come back live and, granting me the opportunity to come back live and elaborate on what Niagara College Toronto generally concept and the project is all about. And it's my pleasure to be back with you again. And thank you, Survey. Thank you, Landmark Immigration, who are a very long-term and key partners for Niagara College Toronto. Um, my name is Bagir. I'm a regional director for South Asia for Niagara College Toronto. It was back a few weeks ago as we launched this an absolutely spectacular program, an incredible opportunity for international students, particularly from South Asia, and indeed for all the applicants across the planet to apply for one of the best programs in industry. And here is why we call it one of the best and the most exceptional. Now, on one hand, we have Niagara College Toronto, on the other end, we have an opportunity to basically present to our international students to study right in the downtown center of Toronto. We all know as what are the aspects that appear to be the most important for international students. It is very important where do you apply. It's very important where you're going to study as international student. It's very important what are the possible outcomes, what are the benefits being as an international student that you potentially you potentially benefit. To answer all those questions, it's very important to mention that Niagara College Toronto is one of the international education leaders in all Canada. It has a very great history. It has one of the best alumni and student graduates rates and statistics for our graduates of Niagara College to be able to secure the jobs within a very short period of time after they graduate. It's very important to mention it. We have an absolutely incredible facilities for international students to study right in downtown center of Toronto. But I'm sure that the viewers might ask me the question. There are lots of interesting opportunities across Canada and to be precise in Toronto too. So what is it that Niagara College Toronto has in place that makes us somewhat different to other institutions? And that would be very important question to ask and very easy answer to deliver, which is think about Niagara College Toronto as the opportunity for international students to secure their jobs
Right.
once they graduate the program, because all the programs that we have, and I'm sure we're gonna speak on them in a very short period of time. It's very important to understand that every single programs that international students are looking to study with us will be preparing them to apply for the highest possible high profile jobs. And of course, Niagara College Toronto will be working very closely with each student via a career service department, via student service department, to ensure that a student is feeling comfortable while studying with us, and b they're prepared at the fully best to ensure that that the employment market is something that our students is prepared to challenge for and get the best possible jobs. It is important also to mention that the fact that we're based in downtown, city of Toronto, enables our students to get connected to the most um, to the basically to the very high level of a connection that any international student might have whilst being placed in downtown Toronto. We're speaking about a very large number of international organizations, multinational organizations, corporate. We have co-op programs, for example, with a program that is a graduate certificate of 1 year, is a human resource management that enables our students to gain the necessary skills and knowledge to make sure that once they graduate, they get the highest possible positions and then feel comfortable. Um, Niagara College Toronto, on one hand, it is about to ensure that students is a feeling comfortable and b getting necessary skills and knowledge on one hand. On the other hand, they are striving for the best possible job opportunities once the program is finished. At least this is the way we have designed the whole concept for our international students to study. um, Now I know that our viewers and listeners, they have lots of questions they'd like to ask, but from we've been having these sessions back to back at least once a
Right.
month, answering all those questions, and as we get along, I'm sure that there will be some more questions that our viewers would like to ask. However, from my side, it is very important to mention that every student or present student that we have, and mind you, we since we launched back a few weeks ago, we have an incredible large amount of applicants applying for Niagara College Toronto, given how good this program is. But um, but also we are very conscious of what exactly Indian students are looking for, what exactly their aspirations are. We've been working with the South Asian markets for many years, and this the sessions like today, they're certainly helping to answer the question, to open the eyes for the majority of the questions. And the very important things I'd like to highlight here before we go to the Q&A sessions. Um, Again, just to give very good overview, Niagara College Toronto has a campus right now with the partnerships of Toronto School of Management, and any applied students, would be having an amazing opportunity to study 4 different programs with Niagara College Toronto. One is 2 year diploma program. This is for the applicants, for the young people who are just graduated 10+2. Another 3 programs for what we call mature students who perhaps graduated their bachelor's and they showed a good result. We have very flexible admission requirements, what I'm sure that our
Right.
applicants would appreciate. We have 3 graduate programs. One is IBM, International Business Management. Another one is Human Resource Management, HRM, and the third one is Hospitality and Tourism Management. All those 3 programs, as well as a diploma in business 2 year programs, they're all designed with one goal in mind, to ensure that every single student who is studying with us, the whole basically process is designed for our students to succeed. And every single student who's studying with us, they would appreciate few aspects. Number one is studying in a very prime location, and starting with all up-to-date offered facilities and opportunities to strive for the better life and strive to ensure that they turn into very good professionals. Um, we have a very competitive prices, and the prices that you can easily find on our website, niagaracollegetoronto.ca slash admission slash tuition fees. And you'll be able to see and appreciate how competitive our prices are. What is important here to note that whoever is applying with the help of landmark immigration, you have this very unique opportunity to be waived an application fee, which is 100 Canadian dollars. It is important to keep that in mind, that this application fee waiver will be applied to any student who applies via landmark immigration. Surbi, I have tried to give this quick overview.
Right.
What is Niagara College Toronto is about, what programs we have, and what are tuition fees, the admission criteria, if requirements and criteria. If there's any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. But
Yeah.
I've just tried to give this very quick helicopter view. Why very quick and helicopter view? Because on one hand, landmark immigration is always very precise and accurate in streaming and delivering important information about Niagara College Toronto. On the other end, we have been doing these sessions every month. So I have decided not to spend too much time about things that we already sort of elaborated in the past and explained that, but perhaps spending a bit more time for questions and answer sessions. Surbe, over to you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for the support all the time. And as I know that we are also going through the application fee waiver that's there for the landmark immigration. So that's the biggest support that we get from the Niagara College Toronto campus and any student who wants to apply. So I want to know ki for which intake they can apply. Can they apply for September intake?
Very well, Subri. Thank you for that question. Now, the most, the most upcoming intake that we have is a May intake. However, for those who already applied there and then for May intake, there's all the chances for them to be eligible and start their programs. Given that the study permit is granted, they can start, as early as between 1st and 10th of May. We have a deadline, 10th of May for the students who are joining May intake. However, moving forward, we have September intake, and this is the intake that majority of our applicants are trying
Right.
to aim. Traditionally, we know what kind of intake September is. It is September, October intakes in Canada are the biggest intakes for international students, and we presently have a situation where lots of students applying for September intake. Our application process is very straightforward, and admission process is very quick. We try to secure the positions given that students are the profiles are eligible for admission. We're trying to ensure that our students receive all necessary documents to apply for study permit once they process with the deposit tuition fees. But just to answer the question, we have May intake and September intake in 2021. Moving 2022, we have January, May, and September intake.
Okay, so we have three intakes, that's January, May, and September, and now we are left with May and September for the 2021. And then
Correct.
we have some questions regarding the eligibility criteria. So, like we have question from Rajendra Kumar, and he's saying that what are the options available for those students who have BBA with 73% marks. So, I just want an overview regarding the academic and the IELTS requirements.
I would
So
like,
the
if I may, I would like, I don't know if it's possible, I'd like to share my screen to ensure
yeah,
that,
surely we can share the screen.
yes, to ensure that everyone is able to see my screen. Surbi, can you confirm if you can see my screen?
Let me just check with the technical team. I'll just ask technical team to please give us the hold for the screen share. Yes, now I can see the
Okay,
screen. I can
wonderful.
see the screen.
So this is so basically all admission criteria can be seen. It can be found on the website. However, every country and every market we have a specific entry criteria. So as you can see,
Right.
on your screen there is a post-secondary diploma certificate programs, English proficiency requirements. If we're speaking about IELTS, obviously we accept some TOEFL, some PT, some Duolingo as well. But generally, IELTS is the main indicator of the student's English or applicant student English proficiency standing. So minimum score is 6.0 with 6.0 with no individual band of 6.0. Okay, this is number one. Academic requirements: post-graduation form, secondary institution, proof of academic transcripts, for a secondary institution. This is very important to note that we're speaking about secondary education students, the ones who apply for 2 years diploma program. So there's a few requirements given that what students are have graduated. National Secondary School Board 10 plus 2 diploma, we would require 60%, 10 plus 2 English. All required courses 50%. State Secondary School Board diploma would be 65%, all required courses 55. State technical education is 70%, all required courses 65. So this is with regards of a undergraduate program. When it comes to the postgraduate programs, IELTS would be 6.5 overall with minimum 6.0 per band, and um, applicants must have completed their last study within 5 years start date of Niagara College program, and of course, so proof of academic transcript from post-secondary institutions. In a particular instance, we're speaking if the student graduated bachelor programs, that would be a required document. Academic requirements: university degree average 50%, all required courses 55. And when it comes to backlogs, I know that backlogs is another very the very popular question that's very frequently are coming from the market. The backlogs accepted is up to 5. Survey.
Okay. So, one more thing I want to know is regarding the fee criteria. So, what is the fee structure, and is there any kind of scholarships or bursaries that are available for our students?
Another very important question. We don't have scholarships or bursaries as such, but however, we have designed, so we have enabled for our international students to make sure that they pay a very competitive price. Basically, the price that would enable them to apply for scholarships already included there. And if you compare with different institutions,
Right.
the price is already there. And if you let me share my screen again. I would like to take you to. I would like to take you to. Yeah, I would like to take you to a website where you can vividly see um,
So, I
the
would request
tuition and
technical
fee
team.
structure.
Yeah, I would
Uh,
request technical team to allow us for the screen share.
Let me please know if you see my screen. You
Yeah,
cannot.
sure.
You can see my screen.
We can see your screen
Okay,
now.
so basically we are, ladies and gentlemen, we are on Niagara College Toronto admissions tuition fees website. And tuition and fees listed 2020 and 2021 for graduate certificate. As you can see, tuition fees are 15, this is for undergraduate, and this is for graduate certificate, right? We have a very competitive price. It is for 14,550 for undergraduate diploma and 15,800 for graduate certificates. You have ancillary fees. Academic 2-year estimate is this. And then basically, because it's a 1-year program, the whole tuition fee comes to, for graduate certificate, 17,425. It's substantially less than if you were applied to for some different institutions. You have estimated study expenses as well here, so for you to have a clear idea what is it that this moving forward the students would be looking at when it comes to covering the tuition fees and some other fees of the program. Again, I would invite everyone to simply visit Niagara College Toronto.ca website, and I'm sure that you'll be able to get all the answers that you'd like to have. Thank you.
Surely. So one more thing that it is very much available. Everything is very much available on the college website. So students make sure that you will visit the website for the program details regarding the tuition fee criteria and any other requirement. And one more thing I would like to ask is like, what is the turnaround time that is going on? If student will apply for September intake, what in how many days that student will get the offer?
So I understand we are a turnaround time that applies to admission process. Am I right? Yes, to admission process.
Right,
So
application
um,
process.
so once the application is submitted and all the applications are submitted online, we're speaking between 5 to 7 days that students receive a letter of acceptance. Where students once if the profile is accepted, you will receive a letter of acceptance where the students will see their deadline to process with a deposit fee. And once deposit fee is paid, the students will be looking at once the deposit fee is paid, the students are looking at having an opportunity to apply for a visa. So we're speaking about very short period of time, between 5 to 7 days, and we're trying to make this even shorter.
Okay, that is great. So when if like this question is very important. Like students have applied for my intake, and now they some of them has got their visas, and some of them are waiting for their visas. So
Yes.
they are going for the online classes, right? So what is your take on that? How is Niagara College Toronto delivering the classes? What is the module? So if you can
Yes,
elaborate a
sure.
little on that.
And this is another very important question here. As we all know, we are going through the uneasy time for any country. I don't want to, to elaborate on that. It's very clear for everyone. Um, so as of now, we have a situation where students who are um, confirming their seat for May intake are starting
Right.
online classes for the time being. This is for the sake, of course, for our international students to ensure that um, everyone is in a very secure position and they can start their studies. As you know, that it doesn't affect negatively to their postgraduate work permit. As you know that Canadian immigration authorities have issued the regulation that even if you're studying online, that should not affect your postgraduate work permit. So that makes it so much easier for our international students to a start this a very very good opportunity of this course with all potential benefits online. When things are getting better, they can travel and join in class sessions, and once they graduate, they can gain all the benefits that we discussed earlier today about having support and help from career service to ensure that they get um, you know um, the right contacts, and if it's a if it's a situation, as I explained, with HRM, human resource management, if it's a core program, that is core program, if it's some different types of help, so that they can benefit from there too. But just to answer your question, at this point of time, we have a May intake being fully online.
Okay, that is great because main take is online, but most probably we can hope that September students can see the campus and they can join us in person as well.
We are more hopeful than anyone else. Of course, we understand how conscious our students are. Of course, we understand that they would like to travel and join classes physically online, but rest assured, people are working on it, and then we're indeed hopeful that September intake is going to be a different story. But May intake is it's the same situation where we see the students are securing their seats. This is a very important thing, and studying online. They come to the point where when they covering whatever at that point of time the studying process, studying duration they can complete, and then they can basically take it from there and travel and join classes whenever possible. Thank you, Surbi.
Yeah, that is what we are also hoping. And as students are applying every day for Niagara College Toronto campus, so the seats are getting filled every day. And I would recommend if you want to apply, you have to be very quick so that you can secure your seat for the May or September intake as soon as you can. What you have to do is, so for every student, what you can do is you can send me your documents at info@landmarkimmigration.com, or you have the number on the screen, that is 90413 90412. So you can also WhatsApp me your documents. So it has been very great that you have connected, sir, with us. And again, we have got a little more about the requirements, the eligibility criteria, how everything will going to be in the May or in the September intake. I just want to know, do you have anything for our students? Like, do you have any message for our students
Yes.
that they should follow?
Yes, Surbi. As we come into the final end of our online stream, there is a one but very important message coming from my side here from Toronto, from Canada. We are embracing an opportunity to help and grant the seat for our international students and help them to have this what you call a life turning opportunity. We are very much conscious about what occupies the minds of international students, and we're happy to help. We are from our side providing the most high quality of education um, with these four programs, business oriented programs, in the most prime, the best possible location for international students to be studying in. It's a very exciting opportunity to join this program at this point of time. We have lots of inquiries coming across the world, from Latin America to Southeast Asia, from Europe to CIS countries, from South Asian countries to some other places. And we are in a position where we would like to stress out that every single student who is applying in a very safe position, very safe, very hands, we will ensure that you have the most comfortable education with us, and B, that once you made a decision, you never look back with regret. I would like to thank Landmark Immigration yet again for providing us this opportunity. We look forward to strengthen our collaboration moving forward, and would like to thank you very much for everyone who is applying, who will be applying moving forward. Thank you very much, and stay well, stay safe. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And it has been really great that you have joined us. And we'll be planning another session very soon, because it is very important. We get so many queries and that needs to be solved. So I would just recommend students to apply as soon as you can, because we are going with the application fee waiver, and you are waived off from $100 Canadian dollars if you're applying from Landmark Immigration. So that is the support we are getting from college, and it is a very good support and a great support. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us today.
Thank you, everyone. Bye for now.
Thank you. Bye-bye. स्टूडेंट्स, आज हमारे साथ मिस्टर बागीर जुड़े हुए थे, तो बहुत ही अच्छा लगा। मैं थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन कर आई एम ऑल्सो अबाउट टू लीव, क्योंकि आपके साथ फिर कल सुबह जुड़ना है, कुछ नई इन्फॉर्मेशन लेकर जुड़ना है, तो मैं कुछ क्वेश्चन आंसर करके जाऊंगी। आई एम सोनिया। जी बिल्कुल ठीक है, असेसमेंट कह रहा है गेट ऑफर लेटर, यू कैन गेट ऑफर लेटर। मिस्टर कुमार कह रहे हैं बीडीएस नायग्रा कॉलेज टोरंटो कैंपस में इफ यू आर लुकिंग, तो बीडीएस के साथ तो कुछ ऐसा रेलेवेंट कोर्स नहीं है, बिकॉज दे आर हैविंग एचआरएम, hospitality, international business management and the business course in the undergrad stream। तो आप रिलेटेड नहीं है हमारे नायग्रा कॉलेज की टोरंटो कैंपस में। आप दो मुझे अपनी जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स है वो सेंड कर सकते हैं। आई विल असेस इट फॉर यू। अरमान बाजवा, आज भी मेरी आपसे दोपहर को भी बात हुई थी। आई वुड से कि आप प्लीज मुझे जो डॉक्यूमेंट्स है वो असेसमेंट के लिए भेजिए, आपको रिफ्यूजल नहीं आना चाहिए था। मैं कल चंडीगढ़ ब्रांच होंगी, तो सभी स्टूडेंट्स को ये भी चीज एक बार कंफर्म कर दो, आई विल बी देयर इन द चंडीगढ़ ब्रांच टुमारो। एनी स्टूडेंट नियर टू चंडीगढ़ वांट्स टू मीट मी कैन मीट मी इन चंडीगढ़। एंड मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी अरमान, अगर आपकी कुछ भी डाउट्स है, आई नीड टू चेक योर फाइल फर्स्ट। मैं किसी भी रिफ्यूजल जो स्टूडेंट का आया है इससे नहीं बता सकती कि क्या सोल्यूशन होगा, नीड टू चेक द फाइल फर्स्ट। तो स्टूडेंट्स, काफी अच्छा आज एक हमारा सेशन रहा नायग्रा कॉलेज के टोरंटो कैंपस। मिस्टर बागीर हमारे साथ थे। हमारे पास बहुत ही अच्छे प्राइम प्रोग्राम्स हैं। लैंडमार्क के थ्रू अगर आप अप्लाई करते हैं तो एप्लीकेशन फी वेवर के साथ अप्लाई करेंगे, तो ये चीज ध्यान में रखिए। कॉल हमें करते रहिए 90-413 90-412 पर। व्हाट्सएप भी कर सकते हैं आप सेम नंबर पर, और आपके तो कुछ क्वेश्चन है, कुछ डाउट्स है, वी आर ऑलवेज देयर फॉर यू टू सॉल्व द डाउट्स। तो ये चीज हमेशा ध्यान में रखिएगा, क्योंकि लैंडमार्क इमिग्रेशन हैव बीन वेरी सपोर्टिव टुवर्ड्स यू, तभी हमें भी कॉलेज सपोर्ट करते हैं। आपको एप्लीकेशन फी वेवर्स प्रोवाइड होते हैं, तो वो कुछ लिमिटेड समय के लिए होते हैं। तो आप अगर अप्लाई आज, अगर मुझे कोई देख रहा है स्टूडेंट और वो अप्लाई करना चाहता है, कल सुबह या आज शाम को अभी ही कॉल जरूर कर लीजिए अगर आप अपनी एप्लीकेशन प्रोसीड करवाना चाहते हैं। सो आज काफी आपको, मैं पहले भी जब जुड़ी थी यही चीज बता रही थी, काफी वीजास आए हैं, काफी वीजास बच्चों को दिए जा रहे हैं, तो बहुत एक बड़ी लेवल पर वीजास आ रहे हैं, बहुत एक बड़े दर्जे पर पीपीआर रिक्वेस्ट देखने को मिल रही है। पीपीआर रिक्वेस्ट की बात करूं, वीजास की बात करूं, इट इज कमिंग इन हंड्रेड्स नाउ। पहले 2, 4, 10, 12, 20, 30, अभी कमिंग इन हंड्रेड्स। सो यस, इट इज बिकमिंग वेरी गुड एवरी डे। तो कोई भी स्टूडेंट अगर अप्लाई करना चाहता है तो वो जल्दी ही अप्लाई कर दीजिए। लवप्रीत सिंह, यस इट इज वेव्ड ऑफ विदाउट पेइंग एनी एप्लीकेशन फीस। हो जाएगा जी, बिल्कुल हो जाएगा लवप्रीत। इसी नंबर पे मैसेज कर दो अपने डॉक्यूमेंट्स। निशान, अगर कुछ अपडेट होता है तो फॉर श्योर वील अपडेट यू टुमारो। सो ओके, थैंक यू सो मच स्टूडेंट्स। विजिट करते रहे हमारे ऑफिसेस। कल जो स्पीच सर आपको मोहाली ऑफिस अगर आप मिलना चाहते हैं मिल सकते हैं, मुझे आप चंडीगढ़ ऑफिस में मिलना चाहते हैं, आप देख सकते हैं हमारे स्केड्यूल्स मेंशन्ड है हमारे फेसबुक के पेजेस पर। थैंक यू सो मच, बने रहिए हमारे साथ, कुछ नई इंफॉर्मेशन के साथ कल फिर से जुड़ेंगे। जलंधर, लुधियाना, मोगा, अमृतसर, बठिंडा, मोहाली, चंडीगढ़ एंड वडोदरा हमारी ब्रांचेस हैं। तो आप कभी भी विजिट कर सकते हैं। 9:30 6:30 हम हमेशा अवेलेबल हैं, एक्सेप्ट संडे, दैट्स एन एक्सेप्शन। थैंक यू सो मच, शुक्रिया जुड़ते रहने के लिए। बाय बाय।